Hello everyone. In this video lecture, let us continue understanding Module 3 Data Flow Modeling. In this lecture, let us understand the data flow description of a 4:1 mux and an adder. So we all know that a multiplexer is a circuit which has multiple inputs and a single output. One out of the multiple inputs is selected based on the value of a selection line. So that is, they can connect multiple sources to a single destination. So we are going to write the data flow description of a 4:1 mux. So 4:1 mux has four inputs named as I0, I1, I2 and I3. It has a single output named Y and it has two selection lines named as S1 and S0. So just to see the truth table of this selection particular multiplexer, though it has I0, I1, I2, I3 input lines, we are assuming only the selection lines because they are of higher priority. So two selection lines can take up four combinations 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. We have the output Y. So if the selection line is 0, 0, output is I0. If the selection line is 0, 1, then the output is I1. For 1, 0, it is I2 and for 1, 1, it is I3. Now we are writing a data flow description in which we have to worry about the Boolean equation. We need a Boolean expression which shows how data flows from the input to the output. The relationship between the input and output is shown. So the Boolean expression for Y in terms of an SOP would be 0, 0 indicates S1 bar, S0 bar. Since we don't have a value mentioned, it's a variable, multiply the variable with the input variable. So S0, 0 I into I0. 0, 1. So S1 bar S0 into I1. 1, 0. S1 S0 bar into I2 and 1, 1 is S1 S0 into I3. So previously when we wrote the gate level description, we wrote the gate level diagram for this expression and then we instantiated each of the gates. Now in a data flow description, this is very simple. Now we just use the data flow operators we have studied and the program can be just written with a single line of Boolean expression using the keyword assign. Let us see how to write the data flow description of a 4:1 multiplexer. So we just saw its logic diagram and its truth table and the Boolean expression. So this is the Boolean expression we have obtained. So let's declare. So we know the module is declared using the keyword module followed by the module name, which here I have given as mux4_1. The output variable name is out. Then we have I0, I1, I2, I3 inputs S1 and S0. We could have as well declared vectors as I and S and declared I and S as vectors also. Then from this port list, let us declare the input terminals, that is I0, I1, I2, I3, S1 and S0 are the input terminals and we have only one output which is out. So the output port is the output out. Now we are writing a data flow description. So data flow description can be written by using the continuous assignment statement and the keyword for a continuous assignment statement is assign. So we just have to write assign out is equal to, we know we have studied the operators now, so we need S1 bar which is the complementary, the bitwise operator. So not of S1, it's on multiply and not of S0 and I0. Plus is an OR operator, plus because this is a Boolean expression, so it is logical OR and this is AND operation. So 0, 1, 1. So we have not of S1 and S0 and I1, or S1 and not of S0 and I2, and finally S1 and S0 and I3. So it is just a translation of the Boolean expression written over here into a assignment statement using the data flow operators. And as usual, we end the module using the keyword end module. So we can observe how those 7 to 8 lines of gate instantiation is just replaced by a single line of a Boolean expression, just showing how data flows from the input to the output. So this is the data flow description of a 4:1 mux using the data flow operators. Let us see the data flow description of a 4:1 mux using conditional operators. So this is method 2 using conditional operators. So we have the truth table as the reference for us. So the first line of code, that is the module declaration, remains the same without any changes in the port list. Then we have the input declaration, the input port declaration and the output port declaration, which remains the same. Now to use the conditional operator, we write assign out is equal to, instead of converting the Boolean expression in terms of AND OR gate, we know that we test the S1 or the selection line S1 and S0. So here S1 is being tested. So S1, if S1 is 0, for two cases S1 is 0, and then we should check S0 to determine whether out is I0 or I1. Similarly, S1 is 1 for two cases. So we know the format of a conditional operator. Question mark is followed by the true expression. So when S1 is 1, what happens? That should be written first. And when S1 is 0, what happens should be written next. That is a false expression. So when S1 is 1, let's write the true expression. One is we have to check S0 value to determine the output. If S0, again question mark S0. So S0 question mark. If this S0 is 0, what is the output? It is I2. If it is 1, it is I3. We know that after the question mark, we should write the value for logical 1, that is true. So I3 colon I2. This entire thing is evaluated if S1 is 1. Otherwise, else, colon, if S1 is 0, this expression is evaluated. So if it is 0, again, check for S0. If S0 is 0, the value is I0. If S0 is 1, the value is I1. So this is using the conditional operator of the data flow description of a 4:1 multiplexer. Let us see the data flow description of a 4-bit full adder using the data flow operators. So we know that a full adder has 3 inputs A, B, C and 2 outputs sum and Cout. So we have declared module full adder and we've listed the port list. Now we are taking a 4-bit full adder. So input A and B are 4-bit wide. So we are declaring A and B as 4-bit vectors by using a square bracket before the variable name. 4-bit means 3:0. So 3:0 A comma B. Cin is a 1-bit input. So we have declared that on a separate line, input Cin. And then sum is a 4-bit output. So we have declared output 3:0 sum. And Cout is a single bit output which we have declared as a single bit variable. So now let us use data flow operators and perform full adders, 4-bit full adders addition. So we know we have the plus operator, the arithmetic operators, we have the concatenation operators. So we can write this particular statement. We know when we add two 4-bit numbers, the size of the result can be 5-bit. The 5th bit is the carryout which comes out. So what we do here is, instead of writing a separate equation for sum and a separate boolean equation for Cout, we join the two. Because we know the one that comes out is Cout. So first is Cout, which is single bit, and sum, which is 4-bit. So single bit plus 4-bit is totally 5-bit. We are concatenating the two and then we just write equal to A plus B plus C. For instance, if A is 1000 and B is 1000 and C is 1, the final answer we get is 1 followed by 3 zeros and 1. So this last 3 bits 0001, the last 4 bits will be stored in sum, and this carry which comes out overflows will be stored in Cout appropriately. And then we can end the program using the keyword end module. So we can just write a 4-bit full adder just by one line of code without writing separate boolean equations by using the data flow operators. So in this video lecture, we understood how to write the data flow description of a 4:1 multiplexer using the data flow operators, the conditional operators, and how to write the data flow description of a 4-bit full adder using the data flow operators. Thank you.